Alright, motherfuckers! So, Create Aeronautics is out, finally, after all these years. Mother goddamn fucker, you have no goddamn idea how hyped I was for this shit. You cannot fucking fathom. Um, anyway, I'm gonna be building airships. I am going to be building airships because I want to. I've been waiting for this mod for so long, for literally years. So I'm gonna go creative. Gonna name it like airship. I have fucked around with this a little bit yesterday when it actually released. So I know that there's an airship ready super flat, and there's an end sea world. Um, what the fuck is this? That's probably from a data pack I have installed. Anyway, I'm just gonna go airship ready and create new world. You have no idea how hyped I was for this shit. Oh yeah, also I made a new skin for Minecraft. Cause yes. Um anyway, like I said, I fucked around with this a little bit. I know that there's brain no work for some reason. I downloaded a schematic yesterday. Or not schematic in Quill, just a regular schematic. This one, boat whatever.npt. So basically, I want to use this as just like a basic boat shape for one of them. Right, some of this can be removed. A lot of this can be removed. I. There's a lot of snow on it. And I hear my cat freaking out in the other room. I think he wants attention. So I'm gonna remove the sails. And this can be removed too. Because there's actual steering wheels in Arrow. Um... I was looking around at schematics last night because I'm really bad at building shapes. I'm gonna try later in the stream, obviously. Um. Okay, well, this can be like that. um. This is actually kind of a nice little house. And then we're gonna have a ladder down here. And I can put like an engine down here and stuff, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, the sails do need to go, because I'm gonna put either propellers or a balloon up here. Probably a balloon. Like I said, I was fucking around with this a little bit yesterday. Balloons are fucking overpowered in Arrow. You have no idea. Buh, 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 buh. Okay, so this is definitely a ship now. The air part will come later. Also, let me just so the sun's like up there. Also, let me get rid of the snow. Because I did not make this schematic. I downloaded it from the Create Mod website. Um it was labeled like house or boat house or whatever. So yeah. Let me get where is it? Framed glass. So framed glass pane. Those are cable facades. There we go. To replace this with, I don't like how it looks like frosted windows there. Yep. And then glass. I need regular glass too. And then will you fucking place in the right spot? There we go. Um, no. Okay, cool. So now let me get a schematic and quill and see if this is just like regular, like basic ship shape. I'm gonna build more like actual, like my own stuff later, but for now I just want to like do this, you know? Nope, that's not what I did. I, okay. Are we, what the fuck? Can I not? There we go. Anyway. And then that needs to go like a block out this way. And a block up. 2 blocks up because those torches. Frame. Now. I'm gonna make like just a balloon shape. Then I should have grabbed downloaded the building wands mod. That would make this easier. Then we'll go up from here. Yeah, how high is this up? 1 block up from there. I think. Then let's go through here. There. You know what this needs? This needs music. I have a backpack mod, and you can put a jukebox in the backpack. So let me get this on, and then let me get the jukebox upgrade. The advanced jukebox upgrade specifically, and then we'll just get some of the good ones. Precipice, Relic, Creator is a fucking peak one. Oh, and Creator on Music Box, I guess. What other ones are there? I don't think I have Other Side. Do I have Other Side? I don't have Other Side. Let me just... I'll pick that up in a sec. Because I gotta put this there, and then I can load this up with the discs, including the Create Aeronautics disc. Hell yes! I have not heard it yet. And then let me grab this, and then... And then shuffle. Banger. I'm confused by my own. What the fuck did I do? That's 3, that's 2, that's 2. Okay. And then I think that's the temperature. And then let me get a schematic and quill. gonna take some adjusting. That's good. That's good. Smallish balloon. Hang on, real quick. I forgot to ping my Discord server. Hang on. I'm gonna... Wait, which one is this? Relic. I thought I had Shuffle on. Let me ping my Discord. Bubba Banger. Anyway. So first things first, let me get Honey Blue. It's just way better, by the way, than a regular Create Blue. Because you can do stuff like this with it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, man. I think I am gonna sugarcoat it. There we go. And then, a physics thingy. And physics staff. Dude, I love this. Look how bouncy. Go, and then get two up, and then goes back. Then our is anything on the sides. Nope. She's just gotta go down. And well, you go in the hole. There we go. Stupid rat doesn't know how to get into a hole. And then physics semblance. Then I can fucking throw it, but I'm not going to, because I gotta put the balloon on it, which is an awfully small balloon for the size of a ship this is. Oh god. Oh fuck. Can I make it go up again? Shit. Well, can I... Oh no. Okay, why is it so floaty? Oh. Can I just, like, make them be facing the same angle? It's grass like ice and arrow. There we go. This is not... Can I, like, scroll? Can I control scroll? That just makes it faster. Can I shift? No. Can I... How do I... Can I rotate? Oh, I'll hold tab. Bye. There. Okay. I might need multiple balloons because of how small this is compared to the ship. Again, maybe look at this. No, it's fine. So let me set this down here. Let me get some oak logs. Let's say it should connect like about here. Is that even wide enough? Okay, it kind of is. Right. So I'm going to temporarily glue it down, and then I'm going to connect it with ropes, because I think that rope-connected balloons look better. Then how many blocks ahead is that? Jeez. And then slime balls, which has a new ponder, by the way, because you can connect things to each other with slime balls. Let me flip this over. Let me bring this back over here. The rotating is a bit tricky. But let me fix you. Let me upright you. Are you gonna stay upright? Yeah, no. Oh. How are you staying like that? Like this. I think it's just like weighted to that side a little bit. So what if I write you? And then... No? Okay, it's just all it's not perfectly balanced. Oh, there we go. There we go. And then whenever that stops rocking back and forth, I'm gonna lock it in place. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Pain in the aft, if you will. Excuse me. How spaced out are those? Let's... Okay, so... I... rotate this like this. Oh, wait, there we go. Hang on. Can you kind of get it in there? Just, come on, let's... get this relatively even. And then... hard to perceive depth. I should be doing this in VR, totally. Okay. Nope. Okay. Fucking hell. Right. Can you fucking... Oh, that's too far to one side. Oh, wait, is that it? That's it, okay. And then I want to connect it with rope, so... we get rope connectors. And rope couplings. And, industrial iron. So I think that just looks really good. Or no, andesite. I think andesite would look better. Because, the funny block of andesite alloy is... I want to wrap the balloon in it. Hang on, how's my volume on my stream? Maybe a bit high. I don't want my voice to be drowned out by the music. Let me get that down a little bit more. Maybe a smidge. There we go. That's like perfect, I think. And then let's put these there and there. Then let's put... How does those look on fences? Those look amazing on fences. It's like latched onto the fucking fence. Sorry, I'm autisming. And then here, let's get these oak slabs. Let's get that there. And then add another layer of slabs, like here in the middle. And get, burners and lever. Like that. And then I can get rid of these supports. And that is holding that. Or no. Now the balloon is full of hot air and is suspended. I'm fairly confident if I were to unlock the ship. Yep. Let me... There we go. And now let's hot air the balloon again. Dude, you have no idea how hyped this is for me. I love this. So it's precipice, right? Yeah. Why are there no fences here? Okay, let's get the funny steering wheel. And then, comparators. And links. Not links. There. So let's set that to, like, just 45. Because we're not going to go more than 45 on this. And then let's go steering wheel on red, steering wheel on blue, and then back here, we're going to need, torsion spring, I did practice this a little bit yesterday. This is how I know these things. And directional... the directional gear shift. And then the flat sides are there and there. That's good. That's correct. Even. And then we put the torsion spring that way. Lock this to 45-degree angles, and I get them to the bearing. Where's the bearing? There it is. And then symmetric sail. So this is going to be like the rudder of the ship. This is how it's going to steer. I don't want that connecting even at diagonals. I know Arrow likes to do diagonal stuff. And then that's as high as that's gonna go. So that's gonna rotate at 45-degree angles and be used for steering, but it needs to go out a little bit further first. It needs to be able to catch wind from the sides of the ship when rotated. That is a fucking huge-ass rudder. Let me just, like, make this look a little bit cooler here. Yeah, big ass rudder. And then I'll swap these. I need a wrench. That is not a wrench. How? Let's do this and this, and then... Where's the steering wheel? Steering wheel on red, steering wheel on blue. Oh, this, very fucking importantly, needs to be only place anchor when destroyed. I fucked that up once, and it, like, obliterated a ship. So now, if that goes to there, then that'll go there, and that'll try to rotate it this way, and that'll rotate the rudder, and that should turn the ship in the correct direction. I've accidentally inverted steering a couple times. Let's actually, hang on. Does that look good? No. No, it does not. Well, kind of. No, I fuck with it. I can't get over it. The physics are so satisfying. Boing. Oh my god, you have no idea how in love with this I am. I love the ropes. I like having the balloon of a ship connected via ropes, because then it just looks better, in my opinion. And let's replace this lever with a link set to receiving. Where's my wrench? And that's gonna be burner on red. And over here, one of the ship... It's the balloon going down. One of the ship controls where is... throttle. Oh, that's a slab. That's so annoying. Okay, so I can place it there. And so this is gonna be like the cockpit, I guess. Gotta put throttles there, and then that's gonna be burner on red, which I'm gonna ramp up immediately to turn the burners back on. Hopefully. Yeah. I cannot get over this. And let me just, like, set it to something like 4. It doesn't need to be that hot. Let's let the ship lift a little bit. Oh, 4 isn't even enough to lift. So this is the altitude fucker. Okay, so it needs way more weight in the front or way less weight in the back. This is a problem, this is a problem, this is a problem, this is a problem. Which I think I know how to handle that. Levitate. Speaking of, what's the difference between regular and pearlescent levitate? How do you make it? Crystallizing levitate blend into levitate? Oh. Okay, sure. How do I... Levitate blend into pearlescent... How do I make levitate blend? Mixing endstone powder, zinc, and water. That's self-explanatory, yeah. How do I make pearlescent levitate, though? Well, since I don't know, I'm just gonna use regular levitate. So that's reducing the weight in the back. Now let's try to increase the throttle and hope for the best. Nope. Let me get goggles. Of course, the aviator variety. No idea why bone trousers in my head. Okay, so we now have lift, but only in the back. That's too much levitate. Make it drop. Redropping. Let's do that. Fuck it. Okay, so... this is what we in the business call a problem. See this? We in the airshipping business, obviously. So now, hopefully, if I set this to, say, 7, it should lift uniformly. Oh, it still is favoring the front. Let me get, like... oh, no, it's just kind of bobbing a little. Also, let me do that. And we have ascended. So don't I have a mini-map? I must be thinking of a different pack. I fucking love this. Okay, so these chests are all empty. Let's remove them. This lectern is empty. Let's remove it. Because I need space below deck for a little funny, engine room. So you can just drop out into the fucking abyss. Dude, I love this. I fucking love this. You cannot fathom how long I was waiting for this. So we are slightly more buoyant in the rear still. A little bit weighted over here, probably because the anvil. No, that's the opposite side as the one I should be giving more lift. No. Yeah, hang on. Is this... Yeah, no, we need slightly more lift on this side. Let's... break that. I think we're descending slightly. Oh, are we equalizing? Are we equaling weight? I don't think we are. Either way, having it be in the air means that I have more space to build. And build I will. Do we need propellers? Let's just say andesite propellers. Which, speaking of, how are these made? Makes sense. Downstairs, or below deck, rather, we still need the engine. Which I'm not sure how I want to do this. Do I want to, like, build a steam engine? In this tiny enclosed space? I think actually yes. Get me water. Let's have this bad boy be a steam-powered airship. Tank, blaze burner. And let's, because there's like a perfect spot right here. Okay, now let's work on removing this. So as it turns out, these are heavy. Oh, we still need like a couple back here. Well, it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. Oh, we're descending. Because we're adding weight. We're descending mostly evenly. Pump. And... Bay. And... You see, I don't mind the descending because we're already so high up and only at like half throttle. Like we could go way up. We could go way further up, right? Okay, no, we're at max height. That's cool. Good to know. If I set this to, like, 6. We can descend a little. I think 5 is, like, gentle landing. Oh, no? Are we maintaining buoyancy at this level now? I think no. I think very much no. Or maybe. Is it touching the ground? Oh yeah, that's touching the ground. So 5 is like gentle landing. At 6 we ascend a little bit. Let me get steam engines actually. Let me get these actually going. No, like that, yeah. And let me get a cogwheel. And then, where's my water? The classic Disney game, where's my water? The heat is too low, so we need to get a arm of this guy. We'll connect like right there. Depot. That right? No, it was like that or something. Either way, let's temporarily remove this bottom layer of tape to, or set the depot there, because that's going to be the fuel input. And let's do that, and then let's, get some coal, big, like, blocks of coal, and then fill this with water. That guy should be going. Okay, so that gets the, brain work. No, brain no work. Brain is not work. So, let's get these there. And then let's, oh hey, I can put 5 there. Now let's do that. Now let's get a large cog. Cool. So now that gets up to level 9 steam engine-ness. Let me actually get, like, a speedometer now. No, speedometer. That's very fast, actually. So I guess that we're making a fast as fuck airship. That's how fast colors are gonna be going when on. Or I could... brain no work. I could gear it down from here. Or I could just use this as an input for... Goddamn. Let me get rid of items I'm not using anymore. So first off, that is sufficient. The engine anyway. Engine, I mean, rather. Let's increase the heat to 15. See how high this fucker can go. I think that last time when it stopped descending, it was like a fluke. Oh, no. Maybe it's just the balloon needs to be bigger for it to go higher. Now it slowly rights itself. How badly tilted is it? Okay, whatever. Brain, let's... That's at half the speed of the pipe. It's still 98,000 stress units. That's pretty damn good. Let's get shade drivers and gearboxes. And, there's a thingy. I can't remember the name of it. This. Analog transmission. Let's actually gear this down slightly before running it into an analog transmission. Because I want this to be... That's going to be the throttle, right? Or at least rigged to the throttle. And let's get casing. So that's gonna be... Oh wait, first actually let's get the throttle set up. Not you, you. Or the forward moving throttle. Because that needs to be set to receiving. And let's set it throttle on red. And then that's gonna be throttle on red. So now those shouldn't spin, because that's at max. Okay, and then let's get the shafts and casings back. Where's my casings? Let's connect that like this, this, casing that, and then let's encase this whole thing. And can I? No. So that's waiting towards that side now. Now let's do the same on this side. Propeller. Encase. This makes it look like little, like, turbines, you know? On, like, an aircraft. So this is just like a low altitude airship, I guess. Because the balloon's not big enough. I could theoretically add a second balloon. Either way, let's see how fast this baby goes. Set it to 14. Okay, so 14 still break. That is still break. That is surprisingly still break. 11. And let me guess, that one's inverted. That one's inverted. So anything greater than 11 is break. Is it overstressing the system? No. No, it just tries to go too fast. But that one being inverted is a really simple fix, actually, because I can just go in here, do this, and then pop. For some reason I wasn't expecting it to be slow as fuck, but that kind of fits. I like it. And the steering. How am I going to connect rotational power to there? Oh. First question, do I even have to? Theoretically, I could. Remove all this altogether and have steering be like that. Like that, and then where's my wrench? Is the game crashing? Good. Good it's not. Rather. Does this need that? No. Fuck! Let me set that to braking speed. It can be reattached. It can be reattached. It can be reattached. Out of range. Don't worry, we have tools. Oh, fuck. You know what would be easier, actually, would be to land the fucking airship. So that needs to be a vertical gearbox, then. Bro, is that landed? It's landing. It's good enough. Out of range. Let's bring you a little bit closer then. Oh damn, they have to be like close. Part of me is curious as to how one would handle this in, like, survival. Let's, do that. Crap. Okay. There we go, it's self-righting. So then, if I do this, then it's inverted. Which means I just have to do this. Is wind getting it there? Oh, wind is definitely getting it there. So 11 is the top speed, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So how's this moving? Exactly as one would expect. It's turning. Bitch, I think that, like, that's a success. That's an airship. And then it can counter turn, right? Yeah, we can do turning the other way too. That is turning, right? If I face the same direction as it, will it eventually go sideways? Hang on, is this turning? Yeah, it's turning. And then it can also go straight. Dude, we are on to we have won. I won. I winner. I have winner. Airship. That's what this is. This is airship. This is an airship. Oh my god. I streamed for I titled the stream Building Airships, plural. I streamed for an hour. I built one. Oh my god. I am so happy with how it came out, though. It's a good airship. Wait, is it moving right now? Should be. Oh yeah, we're going. I can see the grass texture moving down there. Dude. Airship has been constructed. Dude, no idea. I have no fucking idea. Let me see if I can navigate back to 0-0. Then I'll probably end stream. It turns so slow. You have no idea. Well, if you have an idea, you're watching. Dude, I like this. I love this. This is amazing. It's really slow, though, is the thing. But that's okay. It's just got little propellers there. It's got little propellers and a fucking enormous rudder. Nine, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang on, am I lined up with the block? No. Until both are going down, we will continue turning. 6, UKA. It's, I love this. Six. Oh, we're almost facing northeast, which is the direction I want to go to get back to 0-0. Like right here is northeast. There we go. No, it should just be going towards 0-0. It will take a long-ass time, because this airship is slow as fuck. Let me drop down. 25 meters per second of airflow. I think that's okay. Dude. Dude. Towards negative Z, towards positive X, so we're gonna have to turn to be facing fully east. Hang on, I could just use a fucking compass. Those always point towards 0-0 in Minecraft, don't they? Odds can be flipped through that way. Let me just go at a 45-degree angle. I think that's like the best we can get. Oh, I see spawn. I see where I spawned in. We're close to being head on. Have our heading. Actually, no, we're like slightly off from it. Oh, okay, so it shows you the stats of the balloon. The balloon just needs to be bigger if I want it to go higher. That's fair. Oh. Oh no, wrong way. I mean, theoretically, I could probably add a couple more propellers, but I think it's fine. Like, if I check the stress of this system, with a stressometer, where I just check the stress right there. Dude, it's only at fucking 3% stress. You could have a whole base in this airship and power everything you could possibly want with just that steam engine. Let's go a little bit more than this way. Basically, we don't want to be moving on Z. Other than the slight sway of the airship, we are not moving on Z. Dude, you cannot fathom how much I love this. Literally, airships are like my autistic special interest type thing. And there's like next to no media with airships out there. And now we have the holy grail of airshipperino. Now. Big low thrust, or stop the thrust even. Dude. Maybe 6. just to make the landing a little bit smoother. Oh, does 6 not land? Oh, I think we're ascending again. Yeah, 5 is landing. Oh my fucking god! No, it's at that point. Oh, hey, I landed right next to the fucking schematic table. Speaking of schematic table, let me get a physics thingy and a schematic and quill. Let me turn off the physics on these. Did that turn it off for the ship too? No. Which is good because I need to save this without the balloon, without the physics, so that when I paste it into a world, it's like good, you know? Let me just connect the balloon to be safe. I know schematics like to be anal about that sometimes. Or was it glue that likes to be fucky sometimes? I think it was glue. Okay, there's a character limit. What am I gonna name this? The slow fucker? Nah. Nah, it's not gonna be named the slow fucker. It's gonna be named the Sky Whale. Saved as skywhale.ndt. Hell yes. Now if I get a blank schematic and a schematic table, I can put sky whales everywhere. Oh, oops. Because, like, whales aren't known for being fast, right? Oh my fucking god. So the reason I did that is because it doesn't save the rope, so if I saved it while it was still physics affected, then it would try to fly the fuck away. But just the balloon. It would try to fly away without the balloon. And I guess these need to be, like, broken and replaced for it to, like, function good. Or is it the link that needs to be broken and replaced? What? This link need to be broken and replaced? What is sending a signal to there? So I can control it, but it just, like, it won't turn off completely. That is weird. Anyway, I streamed for like an hour and a half and built one airship. I am gonna stop streaming because I am starting to get a little bit overstimulated, and I'm a little bit of a selective mute, and when I'm overstimulated, sometimes I find myself completely unable to talk, so I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead, and I'm gonna go edit this, and it's gonna be my first actually edited video in a fucking while. Bye-bye!